what you guys do.
Sure. My name is Aisha Smith. I'm a development manager for the March of Dimes. But as of January 1st, 2018, our new mission is Healthy Moms, Strong Babies. The things that go into play with that so that every mother and every baby have a fighting chance to come out on the other side healthy, alive, and strong.
What resources do you guys provide for your mothers?
It really depends. We have someone that actually provides NICU support, which is Neonatal Intensive Care Unit. So if a baby is born too soon, if a baby is born in distress, if there are complications with the baby, it is put into a NICU. And that length of time varies. I've known babies actually that are alive today that have been in there over 98 days. Micropreemies, I don't know if you're familiar with it. Those are very small infants. They're 2 pounds or less that are born. They survive now, though, percentage due, because in 1985, March of Dimes Research funded surfactant therapy, which actually changed the way that newborns breathe and how their lungs operate. So that's actually something that's very recent. Most babies under 2 pounds had. Our state, New Mexico, has a very high rate of infant mortality and maternal mortality. So sometimes there are infants in the NICU unit that the mother has not survived. So you might have a grandparent, you might have a father, you may have no one. The baby sometimes has no one. So really our person that's stationed there is providing direct support. Sometimes I do talk to her, and sometimes she just sits with them. Sometimes she supports them through loss. A couple of months ago, there was a very young couple that lost 2 babies because they were born too early. So there's that support also. Resources, training. When you take a baby home, there is not a manual that goes with it. Even the healthiest moms, the healthiest fathers, and the healthiest babies, it's new, but you get a baby that you have to take home that's on oxygen, needs special care. So they have we offer training classes specifically for these parents, but we also have all these online resources that any business can access for free to help educate parents and support them, because sometimes you go home and you don't have your baby with you. So we have support for that. We focus a lot on prevention. Our hope is that someday this just will not be a thing. Unfortunately, right now, the trends are on the rise. We're losing more mothers, more babies in New Mexico and the entire country right now. We're going back to statistics that we had really made a dent in for several years. So that's also part of our resources.
My name is Lillian Hansen. I'm a home visitor with the Parents as Teachers home visiting program. We provide home visits for families who have children under the age of 5 or mothers who are pregnant. During the home visits, we do screenings for the kids, address any things going on with the family, any additional supports that the family is looking for their children. So we attend health fairs around the city to just spread the word about our program. We also have partners like doctors and different clinics around the city who will refer family, create a sense of community. Parents know they're not alone and that there is resources available for new parents.
We have a representative from Parents as Teachers visit us every other week for an hour, and during that hour she brings different games and activities for us to do that help develop different skills, such as vocabulary, problem solving, gross and fine motor skills. She shows me how to implement the activity with my daughter, and then she gives me a sheet to take home, and it has how to set up the activity at home and the skills it's supposed to be developing. And we just talk about where she's supposed to be, any issues going on with her, like behavior or anything like that. And she gives me ideas about how to work with that behavior, like positively instead of like negative discipline. And so that helps me a lot.